Welcome back to a brand new Clash Royale video, guys. My name is Patrick, aka Chief Pat, and today I'm going to be showing you guys one of the most annoying decks inside of Clash Royale. Personally, I hate playing against this deck so much, and that's of course why I'm going to be showing it to you, and it's using some of my least favorite cards in the game. Those cards would be the Miner, the Inferno Tower, the Bowler, 3 cards that I just absolutely hate. And if they were deleted from the game, I honestly wouldn't even care whatsoever. It's a really defensive deck, and then you use your Miner and your Poison, and sometimes your Bowler to reach the tower, and overall you grind out a very slow victory. And normally, especially if you practice this deck a lot, it works out extremely well and was one of the best decks inside of the meta. At least it used to be before the last balancing changes. I still see it a lot right now, so I feel like it's fairly strong. Let's go ahead and play some defense with our Ice Wizard. I don't have anything else to really play, as that Miner attacks our Elixir Collector. And we can go on a little bit of a counter push and play our Miner and our Poison Spell as well. So Poison Spell is going down, Miner in the very front. He dropped a Prince, so that's just going to go ahead and assassinate my, my Ice Wizard right there. And with those guards outside of range of my Poison Spell, this is going to lead to a pretty nasty counter push. And honestly, things aren't looking too hot right now. Now, fortunately for us, the guards are just so strong right now. They're going to stop that Prince dead in its tracks. Honestly, that was an amazing defense right there. And I mean, not like I did anything special, but the fact that we took no damage was pretty amazing. And we're going to go ahead and reset for a much cleaner rest of the battle. Now, this guy definitely makes a mistake by dropping an Inferno Tower in the very center for only my Ice Wizard. Dude, the Ice Wizard does like 200, 300 damage to a tower. I'm not sure why you're dropping that 5 Elixir Inferno Tower to stop it. So that gives me a chance to breathe, sit back, play my Elixir Collector, and get ready to go crazy. Now, notice this placement of my Bowler, guys. If you play Bowler against a Goblin Barrel, notice exactly where I placed it. I placed it right behind the tower, and if you place it there, your Bowler will kill all of the Goblins in a single roll. Just a small tip, if you guys play this deck, or you play the Bowler whatsoever, play it far back, directly in line of the tower, if you want to make sure that you kill all the Goblins in the Goblin Barrel. Now, Baby Dragon will be going ham. I don't have any air shooters inside of this deck, literally only the Ice Wizard. That's definitely this deck's weakness, so everything's going to go ahead and die. I'm going to poison down the guards, I'm going to poison the Baby Dragon, I'm going to poison the Prince, I'm going to pray to the heavens that we don't take any damage from this Prince, which we won't. And now going into overtime, we can reset yet again, and keep chipping away on that top left-hand tower. I'm just going to keep chipping away. I'll use my Bowler on his Miner. He does have a level 5 Miner, so that one actually ends up being pretty nasty. Another Elixir Collector to help me out on the Elixir front, and he's going to keep chipping away on my tower too. It's a battle of the Inferno Tower Miner Poison decks, everyone's favorite meta inside of Clash Royale, but his Baby Dragon is really making the difference. I'm finding it hard to deal with this Baby Dragon. Meanwhile, he's going to go ahead and use his Goblin Barrel on my tower, so that's going to be a quick zap down. Not really too worried about saving my zap for his Inferno Tower. His tower is down to 1400 HP. We're just going back and forth as far as the HP to our tower goes, but keep in mind, I have 2 Elixir Collectors down, so I'm getting some insane value, and I actually ended up dropping my Miner right there. I didn't mean to. I meant to drop another card for defense, but I'll take any defense that I can get. Looks like the Baby Dragon is going to eventually make its way through my Ice Wizard, so my Bowler will tank it for the time being. Another Goblin Barrel right there. I'm just going to go for the win. I've got the Miner. I've got a bunch of troops on the left-hand side of the map. My Poison Spell is going to be perfect to kill those guards, but unfortunately, we're not going to have our Miner attacking the tower. He plays an Inferno Tower right in my face, so one more Elixir Collector should be enough to give me just such a massive Elixir lead that there's no possible way I could blow this game, right guys? And he's going to play an Elixir Collector, which I would never do if I were him, because he's not going to make a profit on it. He played it 45 seconds left in overtime. I feel like at this point he's getting nervous and freaking out, which a lot of players tend to do. Let's go ahead and go ham. We've got our Miner onto the tower, actually attacking the Prince instead. 2 Bowlers going down, and here's where we just go for the W. Our Zap Spell onto the Prince. 1 Bowler's attacking the Prince, 1 Bowler is attacking the Inferno Tower, bowling down the tower for a win with 20 seconds left in overtime, and that's going to be a good game against Light of whatever. All right, well, let's keep 37 trophies. Let's go ahead and keep playing 20 gold for this win as well. And facing our next opponent, let's see what deck he has. Maybe he's running the same thing as us, just like the guy we just played who was level 13. But again, until I know what he has, I'm just going to pump up and play some Elixir and see what this guy wants to play on his side of the map. Now, cycling to his Elixir Collector, pretty smart move. He doesn't want to get behind on Elixir. I'm going to go ahead and play my Miner onto his Elixir Collector just to see if I can take it out. I've got the Zap Spell in my hand as well, just in case he plays any Skeletons or Goblins or something like that. I ended up getting the tower pretty low, or the Elixir Collector pretty low, as well as the fact that I forced him to play a Musketeer that ended up going unprotected. Actually turns out to be a win for me, I think. I think we made a pretty good win in that trade by playing that Miner right there. I'm going to go ahead and drop my Poison Spell as well, and now with with this mini P.E.K.K.A going down, and he's going to zap down most of my troops, but the bowler will be able to actually get it to like 1 HP, so my tower can finish it off. Alright, so definitely in the lead, we're going to play our second elixir collector while he plays his on the top right. And now we can start getting ready for a big minor poison bowler push. But again, guys, this deck moves so slow. This is a deck that you do not get 3 crowns with under any circumstance unless your opponent swipes up from the match. It's just very simply a 1 crown deck. And yeah, he guessed wrong on that musketeer, I guess, or he was trying to kill my miner from a distance. That's not going to work out. Miner's going to be onto the tower after killing the elixir collector, and if I can defend this push, which I am known to do with this bowler right here, look at this bowler go. He's going to bowl a strike right down the lane. Okay, he missed the ice spirit. I do have to give him that. That wasn't a very good bowl right there, but we kill absolutely everything else. This push is absolutely worthless right now. His poison spell isn't going to do too much to me, and now with one more bowl, that's going to be the musketeer, and we can go for a counter push down the left-hand lane. So it's important to get aggro onto our miner before our bowler crosses the map, which worked out really well. The miner's going to start hacking away on the tower. The bowler is just demolishing this tower right now, even though it is not maxed out. It's only level 7. I know that's a first world problem. Tower's down to 1,398 HP. Another elixir collector on the bottom right. And this guy is literally just bleeding out right now. He's bleeding HP. He's getting no troops to my tower. He's only poisoning my tower. My Inferno Tower is too much for him to crack through. My bowler is too much for him to crack through. And guys, one of the most helpless feelings in the world is playing an Inferno Tower bowler deck and not being able to stop it. And that's exactly what's happening to this guy right now, as we're just tearing our way through his offensive pushes. Now, mini P.E.K.K.A on the right seems like a desperate move to me. I'm really not too worried about it. I'm just going to go ahead and drop a miner and a poison onto his crown tower. I've got the Inferno Tower dealing with the mini P.E.K.K.A. It should die before even hitting my tower. Okay, I got one hit off against my tower. But meanwhile, in the left-hand lane, the bowler has locked and loaded and bowled a perfect game and taken that tower out. I can't get enough of the cheesy bowler jokes. I'm sorry, guys, but that tower's down. The game is over. There's literally nothing this guy can do to get past my defense. And guys, this is why this deck is so annoying. It is so good at defending, and people just miner you and poison you over and over and over again until you delete the game and inevitably never come back to it ever again. So 30 trophies for the win. Let's go ahead and get into one more battle using this deck. I don't want too many people quitting Clash Royale because they're getting annoyed by the defense. So let's just hop into one more for the day and to see if we can pick up yet another W. Alright, so starting off, I'll play my Ice Wizard. I want to keep my bowler just in case he does some sort of crazy push. I feel like the bowler is better than the Ice Wizard on defense. And since he played that mini P.E.K.K.A, the bowler and Ice Wizard should be able to kill it with only taking 1 hit to our bowler. I think that's how it works. And maybe none, since this mini P.E.K.K.A is level 10. There go the 3 Musketeers, though. And I'm a little bit scared, so I'm thinking about zapping him. Now I'm going to let my bowler strike. He did not provide any backup to those musketeers, so let's go ahead and provide our own backup and make a push towards this tower right here. Now, bowler's going to do its best against the barbarians and inevitably get a little bit of damage, but meanwhile, my miner's going to go ahead and do work on the tower. Level 4 miner will get in a decent chunk of damage, and overall, with all of the stuff that we drop the tower down to 2100 HP, as well as I feel like we have an elixir lead. I don't know what it is. I feel it in my stomach, something brewing. It could be an elixir lead. It could be something else. Let's just go ahead and play our elixir collector. He drops a poison on the elixir collector, which I never recommend, especially if it's not like similar level. So if his poison spell's level 8, then I still don't recommend it. But yeah, he ended up dropping his poison, and we're gonna make about a 2 elixir profit on him dropping that poison right there, or actually a 3 elixir profit because actually, I don't know. I'm out of it. Let's just play an Inferno Tower, guys. I don't want to do any more math right now. It's getting pretty late. Let me just drop my Inferno Tower onto the P.E.K.K.A. We got the bowler and everything helping out. The guard's right in the P.E.K.K.A.'s face, and that'll stop the P.E.K.K.A. in its tracks. And you guys know what time it is. It's time for the miner, the bowler, and the guards to run down the lane and inevitably take down this tower. I'm hoping, at least, so I don't look stupid. So miner's doing work. Bowler's doing work. I got the poison spell if I want to drop it, but I'm not even going to use it. The bowler's going to start bowling down that tower. He's just going to concede this tower with an elixir collector on the left-hand lane, which honestly, I don't know if I agree with, but I've been known to sacrifice towers to get elixir and then came back and won the game. So let's see if that works out for him. So bowler behind the king tower, he's going to play a P.E.K.K.A back there, and I'm just going to get cheeky and play my poison spell. It's just too much for me to give up 2 towers, an elixir collector, and a P.E.K.K.A with a poison. Again, I actually thinking about it, you know, I don't think it is a very smart move. That's why I said it right away. But still, there goes his push. Look at this crazy push right here. He's got the musketeers. I'm going to drop a bowler right in the middle of all this stuff. Let's just pray this works out. I don't care too much about the barbarians. I'm going to let those do work against my tower, whatever. And meanwhile, Inferno Tower is still ticking. That was just a crazy defense right there. I knew he was going all in on that left-hand side, so I didn't mind playing that Inferno Tower in a crazy position. And overall, that Inferno Tower got so much value. And yeah, that is pretty much it for the battle. 10 seconds left, a valiant push by him towards the very end to try to crack me down, but it's not going to work out. And the most annoying deck in Clash Royale wins yet another game. Guys, if you want to annoy people, play the Miner, play the Bowler, play the Poison, play the Guards, just all very annoying cards. And yeah, I'm sure you might not make any more friends, but you might gain some trophies, which is all that matters inside of Clash Royale. That's going to do it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you drop a like. If you have any other decks you want me to play, just let me know with the comment in the comment section below. And yeah, that is going to do it for this video. Until next time, I will see your beautiful lit faces later. Peace out.